Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
What's up, dirty dogs?
Hello?
What up, everybody? It's good to see you. You guys ready? You guys ready for Thornton?
Let's go.
Let's go. Shout out to Critical Smoker, man. He's live in there. Hasn't started yet. You can see dots right here on the phone. There's dots up on his phone. DOTTS. Dots. Hopefully he comes up and, you know, fucking spell some stuff for us.
You guys gotta connect the dots. DOTTS. Dots.
Dots. What's up, Stanks? What you doing, buddy? It ain't time yet, fat boy. I know you want to eat, but it ain't time. Hi, Francine. What's up, Walter? What's up, Wolfhound? What's up, Terry? Mary Terry? What's up, Oscar? What's up, Katie? What's up, Turtle?
Thank you, Jessica Feliciano, for the Cash App. Much love.
I beat you to it. Let me put it up on the top there, though. Oh, Stinky Cat, that's what his name is. Oh, thanks. Alright, there we go. I don't want me on there. Oh, come on, there we go. Get rid of me.
Well, if she's up here, the sound is better up here. It's terrible downstairs, and I don't have as good Wi-Fi downstairs.
When does the meeting start? It's supposed to start at 4:30. You know, but sometimes they're a little early, sometimes they're a little late, and I'd rather be a little early than a little late, kind of thing. And as you can see, there's plenty of media there in the room. That's all their Channel 4 and Channel 5 and 7 and 11. They're all there, glued to every one of her words. John, I ain't hitting anything just yet. I need to get some up in me, though. Let me see. Let's see what we got here. I mean, if you're asking me what strains, I can tell you that. Some Zittles and some PK, some Pure Kush. Those are the two. And I just want to say happy anniversary to Patricia and Josh. Happy anniversary. A blessing to have such a long, beautiful relationship. I think they're at 19 years, something like that. So, congratulations to Josh and Patricia. That's hard to do. 19 of them. 9's hard. I don't know how I can do 19. I don't think so, Danielle. Just because we already had double streams. Not to mention my mom needs some help, so I'm going to go over to her house and help her a little bit. Of course, if there's a chase and I get back home, of course we'll be on. But as far as the normal, nah, I don't think so. We don't need to see me 3 times in a night. It's Tuesday, usually pretty slow. Usually pretty slow. Yeah, it's definitely pulling its crap. It's been doing it forever now. That's how it does that, man. That's how it does it. That's how it does it. Here, let me do something too while we're doing this. I can try doing this too. Just want to make sure something here. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate you. Shout out to you and the rest down under. Down under. All right. All right, mate. Let's do this.
Reload, I am upstairs.
So you notice how he doesn't have to say to the people, his folks that watch him, like, hey man, you know, just get back in there and you'll be all right. And it's always some bullshit. Oh, that's new. Live commentary approved users. Wow, so you have to be approved to talk? Wow. Talk about censorship. That's new. I've never saw that one before. Never seen that one before. But I've seen it now. boy. Alright, give me a sec here, guys. Link studio, yes, where I need to be. There we go. Settings. Okay, so let's leave it like that. So that's done. Just double check. That's good. Yeah, so like what I did there. Okay, we're good, I think. I think we are good. Yes. Okay. 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 Alright, so he's good to go there. Let me close this up. Let's not have extra pages we don't need open. There we go. Okay. So, do this. On this side. I know it didn't make any difference to you guys. But difference to me here. Oh, let's get Stink Bomb in here. He's up in the joint. There he is in full loaf mode right there. Full loaf right there. Look at him. You don't get much more full loaf than that one. Boy, it's quiet as a fucking library in there. Nobody talking. No conversating. Folks just stuck on their phones. Just saying. Just saying. Guessing it's the calm before the storm. What do you guys think? Is it the calm before the storm? Smoke, we want a car chase. I know. And hopefully we get one at like 9:30 tonight. How's that? That way it gives it plenty of time. It could be a 2-hour chase and we'll watch all of it. Can help moms. Mom got taken care of. You guys got a little extra still. 2 shows before that. I mean, come on. Come on, man. Bruh needs a refill now. Shouldn't have drank all your water, big dog. You don't need that refill. Oh, whose phone going off? Oh, it's him. Who that? Who that there gonna beat them Saints? Oop, shoot. No, it's a never-ending journey there, status, to name weed. Trust me, there's plenty of names I think that shouldn't be. And the dispensaries learn. Because that shit doesn't sell, because the name does sell. Just like the product itself. So, yeah, absolutely. And then what they'll do is they'll bring that same weed back, same strain, no different, just rename it. And people will buy it. They just won't realize it. Because it's got a whole new name. Oh, this shit's fire, but wait, that was the shit you told me was trash. Thank you, Godzildo. Thank you, I appreciate you. Joe Kings go, that's right. That's right. We got the Frozen Fury. What is it tonight? I think Frozen Fury. I was watching it earlier. The Caps and Flyers. Caps are up 2-0. Flyers gave up a couple of short-handers. That's never good. It's never good when you're giving up short-handed goals. Never, ever, ever. Am I going to the World Series? No. I wouldn't dare spend $1,000 on that shit. Like I told you, for $1,000, I could legitimately go get me a pretty nice 80-inch brand new television. And not to say my TV's bad now. I have a 75-inch nice Samsung, but it's, I don't know, 7 years old now. Works great, works perfect. No need to change it. But I'd much rather upgrade to that. Watch it on my TV, cook myself a nice dinner. If I need to use the restroom, I could just go, not have to wait in the line, smoke bag after bag after bag. I'd much rather really do that than have to pay $50 to park, the $1,000 for the seat, plus the food, and then have to there's drunk dildos sitting in front of me, annoying, that kind of shit. Like, I'm all good on that. I've been there, done that kind of thing, Those days are over. So I'd much rather do that and enjoy every single sports movie, anything I could watch for the next couple years versus 3 months of 3 hours of enjoyment maximum. And you know what really did it to me? Because the last game I was at in Dodger Stadium was 5 years ago for the Game 7 against the Astros. For however long. I think it's almost 6 years now. Might even be 6. That last Game 7 where we lost to the Astros. And that was the last game. Left such a bad taste in my mouth. Having to go there and fucking feel that way and lose in the World Series. And it only made the shit worse. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this. It's time for
Round 1. Smoke.
We're going to smoke this first one for Critical Smoker. Shout out to Critical Smoker. We're using his feed now. I know he can't blaze one right now. I'm sure he's probably blazed up, but get one up in there for him. Yeah, I'm going to be on for Halloween, Chelsea. Got my Halloween costume ready and everything. Just got to go get some Halloween candy and a pumpkin. I think I'm going to do that like Wednesday. We'll do our... Does anybody know if the city council's on tomorrow? Not, I'll go early and get that taken care of. Just get the candy now. Shit, we're already on the 22nd. It's 9 days. 9 days to Halloween already. Boy, oh boy. It's like abnormally quiet. Just eerily quiet, I should say.
There's just nothing going on.
Wolf, I rely on you guys sometimes, Sometimes you guys got the info. BJ seems to have the info a lot. That's it, Tank. Enjoy it while it's here. Constitutional Republic will be no more. It's a funeral? Kinda. I ain't gonna lie. It's a sad state. Yeah. Why am I watching the Caps and Flyers game? Because there's nothing else on, one. And two, it's still interesting to see Ovechkin. He's in his 20th season. I don't know, 25, something like goals away, maybe a little more, away from breaking Gretzky's all-time goal record. So he's playing tonight. No goals yet for him tonight. But there's 3 games. Kings play tonight against the Golden Knights. The last game of the Frozen Frenzy. Bet on Tiff's suit color? Oof, that's tough. Because sometimes she has some sharp kind of sedated suits, and then she has some kind of wild, like fucking chartreuse. Some fluorescent orange, like a highlighter marker. So I don't know. Caps, thanks. Well, like I say, I just like the sport. So it's also good to see who's doing good on other teams, and that gives me an idea of, hey, maybe if I have his cards, you should put them up because he's hot at the moment. You know what I mean? So they'll probably sell. So So there you go. It's kind of also what I do with it. Got full of coffee, dog pooped, you're ready to go. All right. Stinks is sitting here waiting for his food. He's got 30 minutes though. He's waiting. Look at him. Look at that face. That's a face, a fuck you face, Dad. Why are you gonna show me? I'm pissed. Just feed me. They don't need to see me, Dad. They could just. If one of them could feed me, Dad, that'd be great. As soon as I put it on, it moves. Dubois still sucks, does he? Has he been terrible so far? I haven't. Be honest, I totally forgot. I haven't watched what he's done. I mean, again, that's it's even worse than like Manny Machado, because like I say, I can give it to Machado. He puts up some great numbers. He does. He's just not he's a me guy, not a team guy, and not very raw. He's too raw about it, I guess. Too much attitude. But Dubois, on the other hand, different sport, of course, has talent, but not putting up those numbers, and he's got that same attitude. Just plays when he wants to play. Not very good on the defensive side. Kings had to get rid of him quick. Yeah, he's lazy as fuck. I mean, of course, the Jets didn't tell us that. Why would they? They made out like bandits. So. Or not Jets, Columbus. It's Columbus, yeah, Columbus. So. Well, look, I love Freddie, I told you. Dude's got so much heart he won't stop playing. That's what kind of man he is. But I just feel like it's, he's hurting himself and the team right now just by being in. Can't run on the bases. He can't leap and dive for that ball in the field. And his bat's probably suffering too. Dubois just got checked right there. Like I said, look, no fire in him. I mean, granted, he's probably got quick shifts because they don't want him on the ice. But I mean, watching him now, he's got no fire. Yeah, I was thinking of the Jets. It was the Jackets. Yeah. So it is what it is. I think that's what it is. Wasn't he in Winnipeg first and then went to Columbus and then to LA, now to Washington? Pretty sure that's the way it went. And again, you have to say there's got to be some talent there, because why would 4 NHL teams go against what everybody else sees, right? And even waste their time with it? Because he's got the potential. He just doesn't have the heart. It's it's just like Rudiger. Remember Rudy Rudiger and Rudy. And the coach tells him, "Man, if I could take your heart and put it in the bodies of my players, we'd win every game." Rudy was just there because he had heart. Some people are like that. I think Freddie Freeman, in that sense, is that way. He's got heart. He doesn't want to sit. If he can play even halfway, he's going to play, and I get that. That's the fighter spirit. But I think he's harming the team in that sense more than he's helping it. It should start any moment. I mean, it says 4:30 was the start time. So I'm assuming they're downstairs enjoying their little time, and they'll be up any moment. Mets fan, go Dodgers. I've seen a lot of posts like, what's the Mr. Met, the guy with the big ball head, put up a post. God damn it, man! I hate to do this, but I got to root for the Dodgers because we can't have those Yankees winning. The classic New York rivalry. Go Rangers! All right, they're a good team. Go make you some coffee. You probably still have time, SoCal. It'll take them a minute or two to sit on down and get everything going. I'm all coffeeed up. I had those, it's like 3 cups. That fucking the whole thermos. It's like 3 cups of coffee. So I'm fired up. Critical Smoker's trying to bang her. She's pretty. Got the nice suit on. What's up, Ed? How are you, buddy? Sitting here watching Critical Smoker, watching everybody being quiet as kept until the fire starts. I'm telling you, any moment now, the fire alarm shall start. There's gonna be none but fire. Yankees in 4. We ain't even getting one.
Thanks, Missy.
Coffee's a scam. It's a placebo. It's a placebo effect. You know what? I can be honest. I was never really a coffee drinker my whole life. Definitely not as a kid. I like the smell of it. Like, you know, my dad was a coffee freak. He's the one where you'd smell the coffee cooking it or making it coffee at 2 a.m. kind of thing. Then he'd go to bed right after the cup. So yeah, I grew up like that, and I was around coffee a lot, but I never really drank coffee until, I don't know, 10 years ago or so, maybe a little more. And I definitely do like it. It's, you know, as you get older, it's harder to kind of just wake up and be real, you know, energetic, and it does help you get a fake little push, a little help. Little help. Dodgers in 5. All right, put it in the chat room really quick. Just Dodgers or Yankees. Who's winning the series? Put it in the chat. I really want to know. Oh, maybe he's from New York. He's living in Chicago area there. I mean, they're not far from Chicago. They're just south of Chicago. The Reds. Come on, people. Oh, there she is. There she is. Holy shit. Dodgers, Dodgers, Yankees, Dodgers, 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 Yankees, Dodgers, 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 Yankees, Dodgers, Yankees, Dodgers, 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 Yankees. Definitely a lot more Dodgers. And hey, check it out. The DEI hire is there. He is in his suit and he's ready to go. Will they let him talk today? Let's see. Here we go, ladies and gents. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm going to turn it up. I'll go down if it's too loud, but I want to, you know, because they're in a different place and the sound sounds kind of funny sometimes. Dang, no Fiji water. No gold mite. Bruh, what happened? Her hair looks flat and unfun. She doesn't look like she got that $260 haircut. Or hairstyle, I guess it is, not cut. Got her looking all sedated. What's up, Salvador? How are you, buddy? You're just in time. Uh-oh, they don't want no lip readers reading nothing. Let me just tell you what's happening. And remember, guys, last time we saw her here, she got served. So don't forget about that. She got served last time. Who knows if she gets served again this time? I mean, that was pretty awesome. Live stream serving. I never saw that ever in my life. But I could say I saw it now.
Thank you guys for coming.
Come on, DEI guy, put it up.
We are waiting to see if we have a poem that's all of this. We have a poem. We will start our meeting. If we do not, of course, we will not have a meeting. Thank you guys. We waited in the back.
100% right now. Can't hear it.
Just so you understand how it works and what will happen if anything. But if there's not 3 of us here present, as the board members, we can now hold a artistry the purpose checking now.
Come on, DEI guy.
One else shows up. We will now
Pump up the sound. Come on. I know, it's at 100%. I have it blasting. We should hear it. It's more of the sound, whoever's doing the audio visual in there. Not listening to the feed he's putting out. Because then he'd say, you know what, I can't hear her either. And if that's the case, then why even put a feed up? Because the audio is more important than the visual. Right? You can at least hear things, you know what's going on. When you see it and you don't hear it, you're in the wind, you're in the dark. So hopefully it happens. It has nothing to do with him. I'm sure his volume's up. See now how you hear it?
Rico.
See, somebody's fucking with the volume now, see? So we'll see.
I unplugged the external mic, see if that sounds better.
Oh, okay. Maybe he's got a mic. Mic's playing around on him. Her mic was not on. I don't know. I think it was. I just think it's really low, the mix. I love how they're just like straight turning their backs and nobody will read their lips. And where's the other guy? It's like Chris Hernandez or something. He's the one trustee that she's always fighting with here. I don't see him.
Hey guys, we do not have a quorum, so we will not be having a board meeting this evening.
There you go.
As you can see, it's 2 board members here. And thank you for coming out. Sorry that you didn't show up, but I just hope the news get it right. As you can see, we are all here present and willingly to have a scheduled board meeting.
Kidding me.
It saddens my heart that every time it's time to do the business and the will of the people, it gets blocked because people don't come and take their job serious. We basically have 2 scheduled meetings every single month, and our job is to come.
Hold on,
pay
Matthew.
bills,
Thank you.
pass ordinances if need be, and make sure you understand what it is that we have been doing for an entire month as relates to paying board members.
As it relates
So I just
to-
want to point that out so you understand what's going on, and as it relates to safety. We have put so many steps and things in place to make sure we assure everyone's safety here in Thornton Township. As you can see to my right and to my left, we have 2 exit doors, so if any board member feel like they're not safe for any reason, they can exit out of the building. If it's downstairs, of course, you guys know we are against the wall, so there's no exit strategy. So I just want to point that out, because I know a lot of times y'all report things that's untrue, so I want to make sure you understand what's going on and you got the facts versus fiction. I know that Keith Price spoke to this at the last meeting where, again, people didn't show up, and we had to cancel that meeting. So eventually we will end up in court, because this cannot and will not go on. We have to continue progress here in Thornton Township, which has a surplus, by the way, over $9 million. So I am so grateful to myself and to the board members that helped make that possible, because you need a team to make sure things move smooth. So again, thank you for coming out this evening. I am here for any questions afterwards, and that concludes this scheduled board meeting. Thank you.
I guess that's it. No quorum. See, that's what I mean.
Sorry, y'all.
Now it's the same thing happening here that was happening in
Nothing's
Dalton.
ever going to get done here.
That's it. That's exactly it, Critical. You're exactly right. And here and in Dalton, nothing's going to ever get done, because when she shows up, they don't. And when they do, she doesn't. But the difference is when they show up, there's enough for a quorum without her. And that's really what's happening. And again, I apologize, guys. Nothing I can do. Shout out to Critical Smoker for going on out there, and now it's kind of a waste of time for him.
All these people tuned in for nothing.
And that's how she does it. That's how it works. Just cat and mouse bullshit, tit for tat. They're like little kids. It's really tit for tat. Well, you said something to me, so I'm gonna say something to you, and nobody's the bigger person, and just saying, you know what, fuck it. You call me so and so, and that's that. Okay, big deal. The news eats that up. And of course they can't go at her even more, because again, at least she showed up in that sense. That's what they're gonna say. Hey, she showed up. So just a bunch of bullshit. And like he said, nothing's ever gonna get done. It just won't get done. Boy, look at them titties.
I got a boner. Alright.
Seriously though, all seriousness, it's yes, total dysfunction. And who loses? The people. The actual people in there lose. And they're all losing. They're being forced to lose now. It's really sad. You know what I mean? Because their money's getting squandered. Nothing's getting done. Everybody the cops, her, they all got paid to show up. You know what I mean? Hi, buddy. It's not time yet. A couple more minutes. There's Dots. DOTTS. I mean, it's just a waste of everybody's time. Why is Dot's looking all funny? Oh boy, a cop's telling him, get up out of here. Dot's gotten tossed. Said, oh, we closing it out in here, son. You need to get up out of here, Dots. We don't like you up in here.
You guys gotta connect the dots. D-O-T-T-S.
Oh, sure.
Dots.
Absolutely, Shaw. I'm not saying anything different. Like I tell you, my city that I'm sitting in is no different than this. The only difference is they have more money to spend. But again, it's almost the same thing. It's all one-sided. It's all one group. They can't get. It's all filled with dysfunction. It's a power struggle, and that's really what it is. And the people are the pawns in the game, and they always lose out. They lose out by their money getting squandered, you know, and all the other bullshit. And that's the real deal right there.
I can't never use my big tripod.
And nothing's gonna happen until like all of it is either gone. You know, you have to like reset. Same here. I told you just this morning, you got to fire all 15. You could have one person do what all 15 are doing. And it's a sad deal. That is Dots. And that was Dots. But again, shout out to Critical Smoker, man. I appreciate you going out and doing your best to you know, try to get a good feed there and show the people what's going on. But I mean, again, what can we do, right? That's how they're doing them. And guys, let me link his page again for you guys. Don't mean to spam, but there you go. Click like and subscribe on Critical Smoker's page. That's who you're watching right now. Thornton Township. He does Dalton as well, so it's not like just that. So a little bit of both, but I mean, yeah, that's what we're at right now. It's just wild that they're not going to get anything done, and you know, it's just bullshit. It's a bullshit.
Regina looking good in the neighborhood. Look at Regina Walther, y'all. Fine.
So yeah, so like I said, I gotta go help my mother with a few things. I'm gonna go help her take care of that stuff, and then I gotta go run to the post office, do that. And then like I said, I'll be around if there's a chase, but if not, I you know, like I said, I don't know if we need to go on. It's been pretty slow on Tuesdays.
Still a lot of people downstairs.
So I don't know. It's been pretty slow. Hopefully we get us a chase, I guess. That's what I can say. Following them, not good.
I appreciate
Thanks,
everybody
Walter.
tuning in. Sorry that it turned out to be a big old bust.
Oh, it's not your fault. It's their fault.
It doesn't seem like anything is going to get done in Dalton.
Nope.
I mean, Thornton Township. Sorry. Forgot where I was.
I agree, bud. Nothing. It's gonna be nothing.
You ain't on camera.
Okay. I'm running for supervisor. She might as well get out there early, man.
You want to come introduce yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. You got YouTube or how you
I'm on
Hold on a sec, guys.
I'm on
you guys
YouTube. I'm
should be a
Critical
little
Smoker.
different.
Critical Smoker.
And you are?
My name's Nate Fields.
Oh, I heard of Nate Fields.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm running for Thornton Township supervisor, and hopefully we get some maturity moving forward after the April 1st election. You know what I'm saying?
Because it doesn't seem like we ever gonna get anything done here.
Yeah, I don't think. You know what they say, teach an old dog new tricks, right?
Right.
So I think that's it's a time for a change now.
So what fresh are you gonna bring if you get elected?
If I get elected, first of all, I'd like to start with the residents. We got to pick out a strong group of trustees to meet at our meetings and make some powerful decisions for our community. And then we got to put Thornton Township back in the hands of the community. You know what I'm saying? One of the main things that I'm interested in having, you know, is the Thornton Township app, you know, that will allow residents to view board meeting minutes, board meeting agendas, all the events live, anything happening in the community.
Because it's never up to date.
It's never up to date. It's never up to date. So that's something I'm committed to. I'm committed to coming to meetings on time. I'm committed to bringing out everything and just giving our residents full access to everything that's going on within Thornton Township. I think we deserve that. And I hate that it's other communities all throughout the nation that's that got it together. And it's really simple. You know, I've worked for Thornton Township for 14 years.
All right, everybody.
I've seen it running
Smoke.
efficiently.
Could be the last one.
But this, man, is just a bunch of kids, you know what I'm saying, in adult bodies. And people just need to grow up, man. I think it's something in the water. I think it's something in the food, too.
Because all of this just affects the citizens by not getting anything done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
And people take, you know, time out their day to come to these meetings. And this is what
Waste
they got to
their
do.
gas,
You got to go
time.
home with nothing accomplished.
Maybe
or
had to
waste
get a
the time,
babysitter.
You know, you only live once. So,
Absolutely.
you know, we spend our hard-earned time coming to meetings, no results. You know what I'm saying? Nothing gets accomplished. So it's like, what are we waiting for, April 1st to come? You know what I'm saying?
So you all about transparency if you get elected.
Absolutely. And accountability and respect for every resident of Thornton Township.
So if you get elected, how are you going to turn around all the bad that's been done so far?
First, Thornton Township's gonna have to thaw out. We're gonna have to sit down, you know what I'm saying? Let everything phase out. We're gonna have to take Tiffany's name off everything. Everything she did, we're gonna have to retrack and see how we can bring that back into fruition from when, you know, the previous supervisor was in here. And then take our time and sit down and really analyze everything.
Do you have any ideas on how you can bring extra revenue to Thornton Township?
Absolutely. So one of my ideas, right, is to reach out to our local school districts, right? We got a couple school districts, 215 and 205, I believe. So I think we should focus on our young entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? Give them a blueprint on how to build their own businesses, and then help them build revenue on their own so that they can fill these vacant business lots on their own and then start to generate income. That way, they can eat up at the homeowners' taxes, so the homeowners don't take too much of a burden.
So would you give tax breaks to new business owners so that that tax base can start paying and building wealth in Thornton Township?
I'd be interested in that, but I have to see what the trustees have to say and then what the residents think. So I wouldn't make that decision fully on me.
I got you. Thanks. Nate Fields, if you're around, vote for him.
Yes.
Everybody pouring out.
That's you?
Yep.
Okay.
Where's Burn
How
Dookie?
you doing?
Lord, okay, man, stop playing with it.
Let me tell you about the calls that I got.
I meant to ask you guys if y'all had any questions for Nate Fields.
Sell candy bars. I remember that. I used to do that.
I hope that I asked some
Used to
good
make,
questions.
make the kids slave labor to get a fucking
I'm
squirt
not real
gun.
good at asking questions.
That's worth $1. Had to sell 900 chocolate bars to get a squirt gun that's $1. I remember those days.
Did y'all have any questions I could ask him while he's still standing here?
Ask him if he'd smash or pass on Tiffany.
They want to know how old you are.
I'm 33.
He's 33 years old.
You look young. He's a youngin'. Fresh face.
What would y'all
Fresh
want me to
fish.
ask Chris?
Fresh fish. Look, he got the raw. He got the raw lanyard.
Give me some questions because he's standing right over here. I do smoke. It's in my name. Oh, does he smoke? Now I need some real questions.
Yeah, don't be asking him that. Hey man, you Blaze? Oh yes, yeah. Gonna open up a whole bunch of dispensaries up in here in Thornton. A couple more minutes, okay, Bubba? Couple minutes.
You see, I was writing my letter for the appointed seat, right?
Uh-huh.
All I got to do is hand this to the clerk here. I'll be back here first thing in the morning since they didn't want to let me upstairs. It ain't got to be for one. I said,
You got the critical media hat. Shit,
Say hi
yeah.
to everybody. We got 500 people watching.
Hey, you wonderful people. Mama Hill with this brother here I love and I adore. And yeah, I'm trying to upset the apple cart, but y'all know I ain't going to put no sour apples in the cart, right? Just going to make it a little bit more check and balances because I came tonight to deliver love letter. But before I share it with y'all right now, how about I get it properly documented? To y'all nominees out there, y'all know where I am. Y'all call me if y'all having any problem putting y'all paperwork in and getting y'all receipts for it, because y'all know y'all supposed to get the receipt and a copy. You do not have to FOIA your submission once you turn it in. Y'all know who I am, all dead.
Everybody saying hello, Mama Hill.
Mama Hill.
That's right. I love y'all, and thank y'all for putting all this love around him. We need it.
Speak so fast,
Hey,
I don't
Chris.
understand it. For a
So,
second.
what's going on with the security issue?
Well, we just feel that it's not being, there's not a true procedure. Is what, you know, a lot
There,
of it
that's
really
the
comes
guy.
down to upstairs just isn't the safest place to have the meeting. There's not enough seats. There's not enough room. There's only one true exit. Those two back doors go into a back area. They don't, they don't go to the outside. I mean, if something, God forbid, was to happen up there, it's going to be a disaster.
So, what would be your solution to make it safer?
Although it's not perfect, we would obviously, the first step is to have the meeting downstairs where you have 3 exits, you have a larger room. That would be the first step. Still
Is that
not
really the fight?
perfect, but it's going in the right direction. We have reached out to
This is crazy.
try to get some like law enforcement presence here. We're trying to.
I just
hear back.
saw
We're
one.
Waiting to hear back from that, because that becomes where a lawyer has to talk to another lawyer and hash things out. So those are kind of some of the steps to us that are initial, that are crucial though. That what we're looking at, but it really everything kind of comes down to the safety right now. You have people who don't feel safe coming to the meeting, and that's not right. I mean, we have some of the officials who don't feel safe coming to the meeting, and that's obviously not right either. So, I came tonight. I want the meeting, I feel, should be downstairs. We've gotten correspondence from the state saying you have to accommodate everybody. As you can see, there were people downstairs who weren't being accommodated. Now, if we would have had the meeting downstairs, everybody would have been able to be
Is there
accommodated.
another venue that they can move it to that would be...
It's come up. I mean, like I said, we could do it here. We just have to, like I said, take some more steps, though. Like I said, having some more
Why is it-
security, law enforcement presence.
Show
And
me
like
the
I said,
threat
it's not mine, it's having a meeting
that
downstairs
you're
where
so
it really
concerned
should be.
about.
Where we could accommodate everybody. Like I said, there's at least more exits. Things
Does
like
he
that.
think that
So,
they're gonna be some
different
sort of
venue. I mean, I don't think
shooting
it's
there?
necessarily something we're looking
Like, what's
at,
going
although
on? I don't
we
understand what
rule
he's
it out,
getting
but,
at.
like I said, just kind of common sense things that make
there a credible threat?
initially. Like I said, we could have it downstairs. We could have, some more.
When I
law
get that,
enforcement
somebody said that
presence
shit.
and
I
where people
understand
can
that.
feel safe. Fortunately,
But nobody
people
said that
call
stuff.
us,
I don't
call me
get
and
it.
Say, hey, I would come. I want to come, but I just don't feel it's safe. So, and then like I said, that and other officials as well saying, we had a supervisor when 2 weeks ago there was at the meeting obviously as well, and there's a lot of the same concerns they weren't addressed, but
That's what I'm saying, Ty.
if I remember correctly on the video, it was said that I feel safe. Well, it's all fine, but if people don't, we have to serve everybody. It's not about one person; it's about everybody. So that's really where we're at with that.
Also, on the agenda, people were asking about the rebate for homeowners.
Mm-hmm.
They want to know exactly what does that mean.
Yes, well, I know I'll speak for myself right now. I'm kind of asking the same questions as well. We haven't been given any information on it. It says 100% rebate, 100% of what? 100% to who? Is it geared toward every homeowner in the township? Is it only geared, say, toward seniors, maybe veterans, disabled? We haven't been given any dollar amounts or any criteria for it yet. So we're being asked to vote for something that we really don't know how much.
Because what I heard it was $2 million.
Okay.
So if you divided $2 million by all the homeowners in Thornton Township,
Each
that
get
only
$3?
equals to $22.
It'd probably be somewhere in that range. That's why I said, but not seeing the numbers exactly. I don't know exactly what that
Each
would be,
get a
but
check for $22.
I mean, in the past, it has been around there. We've done it before.
Can't even buy a
And as
pizza.
I told people, I actually ran that program.
Here's half a
at
pizza
least
bag
one
for
time
you.
when it was done. So it's a big undertaking. It's not something you just throw out there and say, hey, let's do this. It takes a lot of planning. Generally, something that it's over the course of a year from maybe say planning to when you implement it. It's not just something you throw out there because it sounds good. It's a lot of work, and we've done it before, so I know we could do it. But once again, let's go back and what are the numbers? Like you said, maybe we could do better. Give people back a little bit more or something like that. But unless we see the numbers, we don't know. And so to ask us to vote for something like that when there's literally not one number put out there. It says 100%, but once again, like 100% what? 100% to who? So so not something I'm against. However, we need to do it properly. That's what most of the things come down to. Unfortunately, you got stuff that's just constantly just thrown out there, and it's so you ask, okay, well, what are the numbers? Or, what are we looking at? Who are we helping? And I never get those answers. So that's why you know, and then the narrative becomes, oh, you know, the usual stuff. You're against seniors. You don't want to feed the kids. And no, that's not the case. Let's do it properly. You know, give us some information that we could go on, and then, you know, we could make a proper decision. Or maybe we might have some ideas, like I said, to make it better. Or we may realistically say, hey, you know, we don't have that exact dollar amount, but guess what? We can maybe work with a little bit less, but let's do it. You know, but it never comes down to that. It's just something that's thrown out there, and then, you know, we might vote no just because of that reason, because we don't have the proper information, and then it, you know, then it becomes, well, you don't want to help the people or whatever it may be. So it's you know, so yeah. But going back to the stuff, yeah, I was here, and they knew I was here. I notified the clerk that I was here, so they knew I was here, and they knew where I was as far as my main thing was safety of the people. So it was known. So it's not that it was like, you know, where is he? I was here. And they knew where I was and why I was downstairs.
So since this meeting is canceled, when would be the next scheduled meeting?
Well, so the next scheduled meeting would 2 weeks from now. But we do have business that has to be taken care of, so we may have to do a special meeting coming up. That's a realistic possibility. I mean, obviously, without talking to anyone else as of yet, I don't know when that would be. But I mean, we do have the bills that we need to pay. We have to pay them. There was some other business on there that we should address. So yeah, so I mean, it's possible that we'll have a special meeting coming up, but other than that, but the next scheduled meeting is 2 weeks from now.
Okay, so if there's a special meeting, it'll be posted for citizens to...
Oh yeah, yep, it'll be posted. It has to be, you know, 48 hours in advance. So I would assume it's not going to be this week, because it'd be a really quick turnaround. Once again, to try to do it properly. So even if we did something tomorrow, I mean, then you'd be talking Friday. That's usually not a good day to have people, you know, come out.
What's up, Taiji?
So, I mean, if we did, I would assume if we try to do something, possibly would maybe be early next week. You know, I don't, you know, like a normal day, like a Monday evening or Tuesday. But like I said, I haven't talked to really anybody specifically about it yet. But we do. There's business that we should try to take care of probably before the end of the month. You know, just as.
Are there term limits for trustees here in Thornton Township?
No, there is not.
How many terms have you had?
This is just my first term. Okay. Yeah, this is just my first one. So I was the assessor going back about maybe 10, 12 years. But as far as being a trustee, this is my first term as trustee. Okay. So I would be completing that, like say May of 2025 is when the first term would be completed. So, yeah.
So do you feel different now, nominating Tiffany for for supervisor?
Definitely, yes. Yeah. You know, and I mean, you look at it so many different ways. I mean, you know, just there was a lot of potential. I mean, I kind of leave it at that, and unfortunately, I think that's kind of the saddest part, that hasn't been realized or looked at seriously. As you know, there was a lot of potential here, and it's just, you know, kind of sad where it's come. I mean,
Scored. Philly just scored 2-1. Philly. I mean 2-1 Washington.
People make their own decisions, meaning, you know,
Philly's on the board.
Say the supervisor makes decisions. I mean, after, you know, and you just got to kind of stand by that.
What's up, bud?
We don't control, you know, after the fact. I mean, we don't control what somebody's going to do. I mean, like I said, there was just so much opportunity, and there was a chance to do a lot of good, and it just really wasn't.
She didn't show that type of behavior before she was put into that position.
I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, there might have been, you know, it looks like there was some indications.
Travis Sandhunt.
You know, it's yeah. I mean, but even like I said, once you get beyond that, it's just kind of, you know, sad to me that, you know, at any point in time somebody could say, hey, you know, maybe we're not going in the right direction. I want, you know, let's turn it around. I want people's help. You know, let's all come to the table. It was never anything like that. So yeah, it's just, like you said, kind of unfortunate.
And then my last question, and I'll let you go. How do you feel about all the worldwide attention that's being focused on Thornton Township?
Yeah, well, like I said, it really goes back. I mean, I don't think, I'll speak for myself. I mean, obviously not where we wanted to be. I mean, obviously, yeah, it's just, Township used to get attention before, but it was always for positive stuff. All the negative, most of the attention right now is all because of negative stuff. Like I said, that's just, you know, obviously not a good thing. You know, you want to be known for, you know, helping people. I mean, that's kind of what we're here for. And it's just, there's so much other stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, once again, it's sad when it really comes down to it. It's not where we wanted to be.
Because when Frank was supervisor, my father had got out of prison after being in for like 21 years. He had me to bring him here.
21 years.
Frank gave him a place to stay. He helped him get a job at the car dealership down there on Sibley. I don't think it's there anymore.
Yeah, no, I got you.
He helped him out a lot.
Washington.
You know, and I thought that was amazing because I had never seen that before, where somebody would help somebody who's coming out of prison after all of those years to get in position.
More than just talk. Oh yeah, definitely. You know, obviously I was pretty close to Frank, and I knew a lot of the good he did. But it was really actually not till after he passed when it was like I heard
Washington gets one right back.
Stuff that he did that he didn't even really tell anybody. People just people just kind of maybe knew it just because they were with him or something. But it was just not stuff that not that he didn't want it out there, but it's not why he did it. He wasn't doing it for the attention, or he wasn't doing it, but yeah, so many stories of how he helped so many people. And, I always tell people, even when I've worked, out in the streets, doing things for him, you say even on election time, I mean, you'd have senior citizens where, they were determined to come out and vote for Frank because they knew that, that he was a good person. And they all, like you said, a lot of them knew somebody that he had helped. And it was just total different environment, obviously, And, people always try to say, oh, well, Frank had a rubber stamp and this and that. Well, he used to communicate, though, so he would talk to people and say, listen, this is what I'm doing, this is why, things like that. And at the end, you might still not agree with him, but you knew where he was at. You knew why he was doing what he was doing, and that would go a long way. Then it was kind of your decision to whether it was a vote or just, have an opinion on something, but it was communication. And, whether it was good or bad, like I said, there was a back and forth, like I said. If there were, like, say, people keep talking about the tax refund project that's on the agenda, everything would be spelled out. Dollar amounts, who's we're helping, this is what we asked, so you would know. You might have somebody who'll say, oh, I don't know if I agree with it, but they know all the information, and that's the key. And right now, we don't know we're not given any information, so just a total different environment, unfortunately. But yeah, Frank helped a lot of people. And like I said, he wasn't doing it for any kind of notoriety. I think he actually preferred there not be cameras, and he just did it because he wanted to.
When you do something out of kindness for somebody, it's not something that you brag about.
No, exactly. No, definitely, and he definitely did it. Or like I said, you don't. No, exactly.
I've helped people recently. I've been blessed with this YouTube channel. And I've been blessed monetarily, and I've been using the money to help other people.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, yeah. As they say, you pay it forward, yeah. And it always comes back to you.
Because I'm humble. I appreciate every opportunity that I get.
No, definitely, yeah.
Otherwise, I won't even be here.
Exactly, yeah. And I appreciate you guys, too. But trust me, I don't want to be on YouTube, per se. That's not my personality, to be out there. But it's necessary. There's got to be a way to get the word out, and that's why I said I appreciate you guys. But was this something I was looking for? Absolutely not. I don't want to be on TV or I don't nothing like that.
Are you for serious, dog?
That's what I was looking for, but at the same time, you have to get the word out, and you have to let people kind of know what's going on.
Well, us citizen media is like I was telling them yesterday. We're like sunlight, vampires and corruption.
Yes.
They don't like sunlight.
Exactly.
So we shine that sun to try to bring the corruption out.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I see it's happening in a lot of municipalities here in the Southland.
So like I said, so hopefully pretty soon, we'll start seeing some changes. But it's just like with anyone else, it's not going to be overnight. So
exactly.
I won't stop fighting. That's for sure.
But I appreciate your time, bro.
Thank you. No problem, man.
And we still got almost 500 people watching, listening to you.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. All right. Have a good one, sir.
All right, Critical Smoker,
alrighty, y'all. That was my little interview with Chris Gonzalez.
There's the link to his page. Click like and subscribe on Critical Smoker.
How did I do?
Did good, bro.
I hope I did good.
Yeah, you did good. You did good. All right, guys. I'm gonna hop out of here for now. Like I said, I got a few things I gotta do. Go help my mama. and do a few other things. But other than that, have a fantastic night. Keep the notifications on. Hopefully we get us a chase. I will see you tomorrow at 10:15 a.m. for the city council, unless they don't show up. So on behalf of Stink Bomb, who ain't here, and myself, we're out of here for now. Thank you for Critical Smoker for the feed. I linked you his page, and I guess I'm out of here. Thank you for the likes, the love, the thumbs ups, the donos, all of it. I appreciate every last bit of it. Thank you guys so much. I'll see ya.
This party is officially over.
See you guys. And again.